The quickest way to get out of your comfort zone is to take chances, make mistakes, and get messy. So, I know that I wholesale took that from Miss Frizzle, but she does speak the truth. You see, the only way that we can truly grow or properly grow is to bit by bit stretch ourselves thin. Now, the ideology behind taking chances, making mistakes, and getting messy applies to a lot of situations in real life. However, in this video, I'm going to relate it to how you can get out of your comfort zone using that exact same ideology. See, it's actually easy. In order to grow, you need to escape your comfort zone. And in order to escape the comfort zone, what you need to do is to take a chance. You need to take a chance as in go in another direction. You need to do something that's been on your mind for a while, but the thought of failing or being bad at it has been keeping you back. You see, the problem with the comfort zone is that it stops us from doing the things that we know that we need to do. The comfort zone basically means that you have everything that you believe that you need right there. Let's say, for example, you want to switch careers, but you're afraid of making that step because as not good as your job is or as unsatisfactory as your job is, it still keeps the bills paid. And for example, that relationship that you're in, I mean, it's not the best, but it could always be worse. And you're comfortable with staying in that relationship because you're afraid of, what if I find someone worse than them? And then you're going to start looking at it like this. I mean, sure, they don't clean up after themselves, but there are people that are worse than that. Now, ignoring my example, you can just apply that exact same comfortable ideology to literally any everyday situation. Moving on, we have making mistakes and getting messy. Now, growth is a funny thing. Growth does not come without mistakes. The true experience of growth comes through making mistakes. Failure is inevitable. I know when you were in school, failure was deemed as something horrible. The ideology that I'm telling you about here is that in order to grow, you need to fail. There's a quote that embodies this exact same thing. At first you don't succeed, try and try again. Now, you might have a hobby that you were interested in picking up, but you're afraid. You're afraid to get started. Because if you're like me, you might be a perfectionist. I have a guitar, and I can't play those riffs like Bats the Bone. It kind of discourages me, but I do know that if I keep practicing for at least 20 minutes a day, one day I will be playing. Not well, mind you, but I'll still be playing. So, if you fail at something that you were interested in trying, that is totally fine. Don't stop. You just need to keep going. On the other hand, it would be insane for you to keep making the exact same mistake over and over and then giving up. Giving up is not an option. So, if you tried something, your first startup business failed, the best possible approach that you can take is to learn from the mistakes that you made. You need to highlight the mistakes that you made, and you can think to yourself, how can I improve upon what I did here? And can I try again? How can I try again and succeed? You see, you need to be relentless in this. If you want it that badly, nothing should be deterring you from stopping. Nothing as small as failure should stop you from doing what you want, to get what you want. This can apply to a hobby, a career, if you're starting a business, literally anything. If you're new to it, you are going to suck at it. You need to listen, you need to get over that as soon as possible. You need to get over the hurdle of failure. And after your first failure, you're going to feel a crush. Your ego is going to feel damaged because your ego is stepping out of its comfort zone. All your ego knows is its comfort zone. Your ego is an expert at the comfort zone. And from the moment it's doing something that it's not accustomed to doing, it is going to feel discouraged. That is what you need to look for. If you know you don't know how to do it, do a bit of research and just get hands-on into it. And from the moment you make your mistakes, the moment you fail, you need to learn, you need to reflect on it. If you feel bad, if you feel downtrodden, I can't find another synonym for the word bad. Wow. All those years of college and look at me now. Anyway, so what I'm really telling you here is to make your mistakes and get messy as soon as possible. I'm not telling you to go out there with the intentions of failing. I'm telling you that you need to step out of there with your best intentions. Give me your best energy. It's going to look terrible, but you need to be proud of what you're doing.